Hi guys, welcome to Easy Peasy Gardening. I'm your gardener friend Ruchi, and today we are going to prune our aloe vera. So, this aloe vera plant was given to me by my friend who knew that I like plants. So, he had a big aloe vera plant and he cut it about a foot long cutting and planted in this planter and gave it to me, and it was just sitting in my garden. I didn't attend to it too much because aloe vera doesn't require too much of attention. But now I notice that these leaves, they are kind of on the tips, they are browning. So which is a sign that probably either they are not getting enough water or they're getting too much of sun. And then some of the stems are kind of dry, very woody, and it just looks unwieldy. It doesn't look that nice, it looks like weed. So I want to, yes, aloe vera can grow very nicely and very quickly, but you still have to prune it to make it look nice. Otherwise, it doesn't look that great. So I'm going to prune it today. And then, because I see that all these ends, they're all brown, so I'm going to move it in an area where it doesn't get too much sun. So right now, the general wisdom is that aloe vera should be in full sun. Uh, but it also depends on the harshness of the sun. In some areas, the sun is really harsh when it is direct on you. So maybe it's not good for this. So I'm going to do a few things. So if you look at this stem, this is like almost dead. It has no growth and it's very woody here, and it kind of broke off. If you look at this, it's like completely dry. There are some weeds growing. Don't know where they are ending, so it's better to take them out. Yeah, here, that's good. It's better to take them out from root, otherwise they just regrow. Okay, now if you look at this one, even this one has no growth. And make sure you are wearing gloves, because these edges, they are kind of spiky. It looks harmless, but if you start working and it is scraping your arms, then it may hurt you. So this one is not dead, because I can see that it is here, as compared to the other one that was like completely dry. But this stem has nothing, no growth. So I'm just removing it because it has too many branches in any case. This one is also healthy. I'm looking at this one here, this one, it's again very dry. I'm going to just cut it off. No, if I can. And it's hard. And it's not dead, not like the first one, it's like the second one. I hate pruning plants because I feel bad about the plants. So again, because if you look at this stem, it has no growth just on the top, and you see it's all drying, and it's my mistake. I didn't take care of this. Anything that is dry, I'm just cutting the tips, only the dry tips, not the you know the fleshy part. If I can cut the bottom leaves, then maybe you know uh, It will give more space to the plants, I mean the pups growing at the bottom, and that may look nice. So it has a lot of pups at the bottom. The ones that are growing in the middle, they are just making it look too crowded. The outside ones, they have room to grow on the side, but the middle ones, they don't have any room to grow. So it's just better to cut them off. So now if you look at it, it's looking much better. It's now I mean, visually it's looking better. And then also we have removed some of the pups growing at the bottom so that the remaining ones have more room to grow. And what I have tried to do is that remove the pups which are growing inside, because this is where there is no room to grow. The pups growing towards outside, they can fall on the side and they can grow. And then I have removed the bottom leaves from these taller stems or branches, so that again there is room to grow for the pups at the bottom. And remove the dead leaves, and I have also cut the dry portion of most of these leaves, and it looks much better. And the second thing is that I'm going to now put it in an area where it gets less sun than what it was getting earlier, because these leaves, they shouldn't be turning yellow and pink. That means it is getting a lot of sun. So I'm going to move it to an area where it gets less sun than before, and hopefully it will do better. And all these leaves that we have cut, don't throw them away. You can remove the skin of this and get the gel out of it, and that's very good for skin. So you can uh, remove the gel and keep it in refrigerator for a few days and keep using it, as a moisturizer, as a skin replenishment. And it's very good for, actually aloe vera gel is very good for itchings, and for rashes, and sometimes you have some kind of irritation in your skin. um, for example, if you touched a spice and then you touch your eye and suddenly your eyes are burning, and if you take the gel and kind of rub around your eyes, it will immediately cool it down. So aloe vera gel is also very good for hair. So I'm not going to throw any of this. I'm going to take out the gel and use it. And I'll report back, how it is doing in its new surroundings and in its new look. And also, all these stems that I have cut, they can be replanted anywhere you want. Aloe vera is that way very easy to grow. Just plant it. So let the callus form on the cut edges for a couple of days, or maybe a few more days, because these are thick stems. And then just plant it in a different planter or in the ground, and they'll just start to grow. And even these smaller pups, they'll grow too. Just stick them in a smaller planter and they'll grow. I'll show you. I've done that. So this was the planter I made with those smaller pups. I just stuck them in the soil and they started to grow. So if you look at this aloe vera plant, we pruned it about 6 weeks ago, and now, and I have kept it in an area where it gets filtered sunlight. And if you look at it, it's looking very nice and healthy. It's all green. Obviously, we had pruned all the dead leaves and all the yellow stuff. But the thing is that it hasn't grown more woody leaves or dead stuff. So that means it's happy where it is right now. And another thing we did was that we pruned the inside pups so that it's all not very crowded. Whatever pups we want to keep, we should keep the outside pups, and it's looking very nice. So contrary to a popular belief that aloe vera requires full sun, it should be in full sun most of the day. It all depends on where you live, how harsh is the sun. And another thing is that whether the plant is going in the container or in the ground. In the ground, it is much more hardy than in the container, because in container it doesn't have that much space, to grow. So you should watch your plant, and if you feel that it is turning yellow or not growing that well, then you must take action, whether you want to reduce the sun, reduce the water, increase the water, or whatever it needs. But so I mean, I'm happy with my pruning of this aloe vera plant, and I'll keep pruning it. So first of all, any plant, whether for example aloe vera, it doesn't require much care, but it still requires pruning if you want it to look beautiful. So you have to do that, and just keep pruning it every 2 months or so, and it will look nice. And also make sure where it grows better, in full shade, full sun, partial sun, or whatever. So I hope this video was useful to you, and if you have any questions, leave a comment and I try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.